Well, I had quite the weekend this weekend, you guys.
Yeah?
It was so fun. It was 2 days of waking up at 5:30 in the morning.
On the weekend?
Yeah.
What?
Ooh,
I had
really?
a garage sale and then volleyball again. And both times almost came to blows.
Oh my gosh!
Almost came to blows. I'll
Damn.
explain why right now.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Now, maybe it was because I was just extremely tired, but I was not having it.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't great. You know, at my yard sale, everything was going along swimmingly.
Oh.
Swimmingly.
Yeah, getting rid of
Delightful.
all my stuff. You know, we moved houses, so I went to my old house where they were having like a community yard sale, so I jumped on that.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to pay for any advertising or anything.
What
I
were
was
some of the
like,
hot items?
for sale?
Yeah, your plot.
Well, what I ended up doing is when we moved, we cleaned out a lot of the stuff. You
Yeah.
know, so I got rid of a bunch of the just crap that we didn't want anymore. But then we still have all our old furniture in the old house that we left in there for staging.
Okay.
And so I said, all right, well, all the pictures are taking the listings up for the house.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably sell this furniture too.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? At some point, we were going to have like an estate sale or whatever they call it. I don't even know.
Moving sale.
Moving sale
Yeah.
or something like that. And I said, well, people are already going to be here. Why don't we just say furniture's for sale too? And so we ended up selling almost everything.
Whoa.
So couches that were in there, a dining room table, like everything that we had in there, beds, gone.
What was the hot item? What went first? What did we have multiple offers on?
Probably the bedroom set.
Ooh, yeah.
My master bedroom set.
Yeah.
Because it was the full bed frame, the dressers, the end tables, like all that stuff.
Oh,
We
nice.
sold it all as a piece, and
Yeah.
we got pretty good money for it. So that
Nice.
was great. I sold a patio furniture set that Emily wanted.
Emily.
I told her
Like what
for
happened?
months, Emily, I'll meet you over at the house. Come take a look at it. If you want it, I'll give it to you.
Well, I remember. I don't know if it was
She
Thursday.
was still drunk from the night before. There's no way she was making it over there.
For a month?
I don't
mean,
know.
this has been going on for a month, or
And I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday, but I specifically remember Eddie being like, dude, this is your last chance. Like, that's
This
going
is it.
to the garage sale on Saturday.
He told me from day one, if you're selling your patio set, I want it.
Yeah.
I said, well, come get it.
Right.
Every day for like over a month. But this has been going on for like 3 months, right?
And Emily has a truck.
She can come get it easily.
Yeah.
Do you want Emily at your place, though?
But he moved out.
I'm
He's
out
not
of
really-
there.
He's not there
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
I
He's
moved
so old.
away from Emily.
Sorry, that's a good
you
point.
know?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And she never came to get it. And then I said, all right, well, I'm going to sell it then at the garage sale. And she said, all right. And then never came.
Yeah,
So I sold it.
I just ended up not making it over there ever. I think I
For
just
like 3 months?
I kept forgetting about it. Every time I was like at home, I would forget about it. And then I did know about the garage sale. I fucking love garage sales.
Oh, really?
So like that was like,
could have done some
dude,
business
oh,
with
hell
me.
yeah, I would have done rounds, walked around.
What happened, honey?
Honey, oh,
Oh,
God.
isn't that
I
gross?
had a kid's birthday party. Like right during the garage sale time, the birthday party ended up going to like 3:00, and so
AM?
no, basically
I think she meant PM.
PM.
in like
and
an
so
hour.
I was gonna text. Oh no, you texted me, I think, and said it's
I
gone.
told her I sold it.
Yeah,
What a
So-
She wrote back,
fucking idiot.
motherfucker.
I did. I said mother ever.
Emily.
Strong reaction.
That
Super
is
pissed.
from a kid's birthday party.
So yeah, for the most part, garage sale went fine until this always happens. You got to have eyes on everybody when you have a garage sale.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a lot going on with people inside the house and people outside the house, and it was just me and my wife Deborah, and her sister came over at one point because we were like, we need help.
Yeah.
Like this is getting too crazy. I was overwhelmed.
Yeah.
There were so many people, so I sort of ran the inside. My wife was running the outside, and then her sister was sort of back running in between both places.
Okay.
And so at one point we had the outside driveway set up with tables with everything on it.
Yeah.
But we still had shit in the garage itself, inside the garage, because it's empty now.
Oh, wow.
And so as I was putting shit out, I finally just said, fuck it. I'll just let people walk in the garage and
Yeah,
take a
so
look at
open the
you know.
door.
Yeah.
And so we had a bunch of clothes. We laid out blankets, but just put the clothes on the blankets
you
in
go.
there. Toys, like all the big, stuff there was a lot of.
Yeah.
We just laid them out on blankets in the garage, and I said, just go through stuff there, and then when you bring it up to me, I'll count everything and then charge you for that.
Right.
So it was hard because I had to keep one eye on the garage and then one eye in the front of making sure people weren't lifting shit. And so this one lady was in there. I see her. She's going through all the clothes and doing all the things. Oh, it's fine, no big deal. And then she had picked out a bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
And so she had it all sort of in a pile. And as she was picking stuff up, she'd hold it up. And I'd say, oh, I don't know, $2 or 50 cents or whatever it is I was charging for shit.
Yeah.
And so she had it all in the pile. And so it was sort of broken English. And she's like, so, $7.50 I owe you? And I looked at her pile and I saw a bag, like a plastic bag, and it was tied up in a knot. And I looked and I go, let me count. And I go, well, yeah, that's all $7.50.
Yeah.
I go, but what's in the bag? And she goes, oh, yeah, that too. And I go, well, why is it tied in a knot?
Yeah.
And so I go, well, can I open this? And I opened it up.
Uh-oh.
And it's stuffed with clothes and jewelry and shoes and that she was just going to add to her shit and walk off.
Oh,
with it. Yeah.
what?
Dude.
This is how it is, man. Garage sales,
Yeah.
you can get some shady fuckers in there.
Oh, yeah.
They try to, and then the ones that I love is, you tell them something's for like a quarter and they put it right back down. It's like, it's a quarter.
Like, what price?
I can't do that today.
Eddie, I
What
got
about-
like a coloring book, and I go, how much is the coloring book?
That I just give you for free. But I mean, literally
Yeah.
for like
Like a belt?
like a book or
Oh,
something like
I got
that.
this book. How much is the book?
Quarter.
Oh.
What? A dime? You want to like talk me down? I don't.
I don't want
Talk
this.
me down
mean,
from a quarter.
Yes, I literally don't know.
I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, do I want a quarter for this?
I'm like, really?
You probably would actually.
Oh,
What
100%.
price?
I
What
would
price?
go
Yeah.
15 cents. You guys do.
You want to
15
negotiate?
You give me 15. I'll give you 15 cents. I'll buy the book.
I can't do it
Wow.
for less than a quarter.
Ooh.
All right, well, I'm not buying the book.
Okay,
then.
well then somebody else will.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we used to always get the thing when we would have garage sales up in Escondido where they would come and we would have like all the stuff laid out on the blanket, like you said, and then they would say, "Oh, we take everything down to Tijuana to the orphanages. So if we could get that whole pile of clothes for $5, that'd be great." And then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's like $1 a piece. That's like $200 worth of clothes." They'd be like, "But it's for the children in the orphanage in Mexico," and like they'd start to
You're a
like
piece of
guilt
shit,
you.
Sky.
Yeah, they'd start
I would
to like
look at
guilt
them and
you.
go, yeah, that's great. It's $200 for the clothes.
Oh yeah, and then you see those
Without a
fuckers
doubt, I would
at
say
the,
that.
Of course you would.
and then you see them at the fucking swap
swap
meet,
meet, yeah.
Oh,
sports
yeah.
arena, the next
All the
weekend.
furniture that I sold went to people who resell it at the swap meet for probably like 5 times the price.
Oh, probably.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, they
That's the
do.
way it goes.
Yeah.
I have a question.
What?
Do they have garage sales where you live? For real? Do people in La
well,
Jolla
they
have
have
garage sales?
18-car garages.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
So
called,
I don't know
they're
if
called,
you really.
they're called massive estate sales.
They're not
Okay.
called massive
I
estate
think they're
sales.
called castle sales.
They're not
Yeah.
called castle sales.
I'm not really sure.
Yes,
I've
I
never
was-
been to one.
No.
You've never been?
You ever go to, like-
I'm just curious.
You ever
Stop
go to
it.
like a high-end jewelry store blowout sale? That's
Yeah.
kind of like what a garage
That's
sale
not-
is like.
that's
Yeah,
not
I
what-
sell
Guy's
my
neighborhood.
stuff for a quarter. This guy's like 25 grand.
Okay.
Yeah. A quarter. Well, you sell your stuff for a quarter. Sky sells stuff for $250,000.
Yes.
Okay. That's,
Put that right back.
Yeah.
Not gonna be able to afford that one.
nope, that
Yeah.
does not happen.
It does.
And yes, Emily, there are normal garage sales just like every other.
I need to hit
And
that
what do they?
shit up.
What do they sell? Like Teslas,
Oh, what? No, just
Louis
normal.
Vuitton
Louis
bags.
Vuitton bags,
Golden
Gucci,
toilets.
No,
Yeah.
no, just
servants.
Yeah.
No.
Sky's got Consuelo
Oh my
with
gosh.
a sign on her head.
Oh no, she would never.
Sticker.
I would hope you would never.
How
Right.
much is the servants, Miss
Yes.
Sky?
okay. No, I'm
Not for sale.
Not for sale.
Get your own.
Wow.
They serve champagne at the garage sale.
Oh,
Wow.
that would be
guaranteed.
legit. That would
Yeah.
be
Guaranteed.
legit. No, doesn't.
Does the
happen.
moat come? Can we get that drained?
So the garage sale. That's
Did you call 911 on this bitch
No,
or
of course
what?
not.
Write her a ticket or
911.
something? She's trying to steal from my friend
Listen,
Eddie.
No, listen. Take it. Get out of here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
I
nice of
charged
you.
her once I found it.
Oh, okay.
But if you needed that bad, then whatever,
Yeah,
get
right.
out of here.
Okay.
So yeah, that wasn't cool. Then my next morning, I got to get up at 5:30 again
Oh,
for
puppy.
volleyball. So my daughter plays volleyball now, and
When are you gonna give this up, man?
I think it's like
Football's
their
on.
second week.
Football's on Sundays. Oh, I'm up. Oh, God.
You're telling me, Thor.
Oh, I can't.
it's
I can't.
it's devastating.
I forgot Eddie was there, so I texted him in the middle, right before the game started, like
Oh.
about fantasy or something. And he goes, "Yeah, that sucks. I'm at volleyball right now." And I forgot, and I went, "Oh God!" I threw up.
Oh,
I threw up.
it like
Yeah.
hurt
I-
you.
yeah, it hurt me.
Oh my
It
god.
hurt me.
Wow.
It's a lot of fun.
Dad life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so thankfully it's a short season. I only got I think 3 more to go.
Oh,
It is, It's not pleasant, but whatever.
Yeah.
I want my daughter to be in sports.
Right.
And so this is the price I got to pay. And so it is what it is. But, you know, the team is consisted of a bunch of girls who've really never played volleyball before. So somehow in their first tournament that they played in, they did really well. They made it all the way to the finals. I was fucking blown away.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because our strategy is just hit it over the net. There's no setting. There's no spiking. There's barely any serving.
Set spike, bro.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not happening on our team. Our team, like, let's just get it over the net and make unforced errors for the other team.
There we go.
Somehow it worked. So the first time we played really well, my daughter loved it. She was enjoying it. She's like, Dad, I love volleyball now. I'm like, okay, so now it's worth it. So this week, because they did so well in the first tournament, they were seated in a higher bracket for this tournament.
Oh.
So they were playing against older kids and kids who knew how to play volleyball, who were fully doing the setting, the spiking, jump serves, and all that shit. And I'm like, our kids don't even know how to do anything. They can't dig these balls out. They don't know how to do any of this stuff.
Crap.
And so it was a rough one, okay? So they were getting just destroyed all morning long, which I was thankful for because that means I got to get out of there earlier.
Okay.
And so I was just like, whatever.
That's not
You
nice.
know, so the girls were very unhappy. Things weren't going well, whatever. And so during one of their breaks, when the other teams were playing in their little pool, we all were hanging out outside. And, you know, all the girls were hanging out. All the parents were over there and whatever. And the coach was there. One of the parents, a mom, walks up to the coach in front of all of the other parents and all of the kids and starts yelling at the coach.
About what?
Saying, this is ridiculous. Why is my daughter even on this team? She's so much better than these other girls, and she should be up a division, and this is awful, and we're wasting our time here. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, I'm standing right here, lady.
We can all
Like,
hear you,
everybody,
bitch.
the girls are within earshot.
What?
And I'm like, this is fucking gross, man.
Ew.
Like, and by the way, her daughter wasn't better than everybody else. Her
yeah.
daughter was like middle of the pack as
of
far
course.
as like talent.
Okay.
Because we have girls that are better than some of the girls. And then we have girls like my daughter who are awful and don't know how
Beginners,
to
Eddie.
play.
Beginners.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then there's girls in the middle who sometimes hit it, sometimes don't. Whatever.
Like the Emilys of the crew.
Sure.
You
I'm
know
not really
what?
sure what
I
you
was
mean by that.
varsity volleyball all 4 years,
Varsity?
okay.
Oh.
All
You
4
need to
years?
go ahead and-
When you were a freshman, you were on the varsity team?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, at uni.
You
Those-
see those mitts?
And then
Those
at Point Loma.
Those
you could
hands,
block
come on.
anything.
Yeah.
You could block anything.
Middle blocker, outside hitter, bro.
Remember though? Listen, I don't doubt that she was on varsity, but I doubt how good she was. Remember when she said she was faster than the
Oh,
sky?
yeah.
Good enough, dude.
Oh, that's
Good
right.
enough.
We should put her up in a game against your daughter.
Hey, I'm a little rusty.
I can't expose her to that.
Oh.
You know, no
yet.
chance. So this mom is screaming these horrible things, and I'm standing right there, and I'm
Wow.
like, my face is getting beat red, and I'm thinking, all right, fuck this. I'm gonna tell this chick off. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Take your daughter and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you don't want to be part of
Like,
this
you-
team?
yeah.
You're better than everybody?
Like, what the hell is this all about?
That's brutal.
And I start to say something, and my wife grabs my arm.
Oh.
And I look at it and I go, and she knows
Oh, yeah.
what is about to go
She
down.
knows. Yeah,
and
yeah.
she goes, don't do it. Don't do it. And I go, are you hearing this?
Yeah.
And she goes, no, don't do it. Like, we just started with this team, and there's all these other parents. Like, we can't be that, start a scene here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I really want to tell this fucking woman off.
Yeah.
Fuck this bitch.
Well,
Fuck this
because
bitch.
you were your son's softball coach, so you kind of
Baseball
know.
coach.
I'm sorry, baseball. Sorry.
Totally
so
different.
you know
Oh my
that
God, look at his face.
you
He's so
can't
offended.
you can't or / shouldn't tell a parent as the coach to fuck off.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. When you're the coach,
you
you have
can't-
to play the game and be nice and
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
But another
But
parent.
fuck that. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
shit. I got nothing to lose in this thing.
Right.
And so I'm ready to fucking go Mount Vesuvius on this
What were you
shit.
going to say to her?
I literally was gonna tell her, first of all, you're being so disrespectful to everybody here. She's on a team right now. If she's the best on the team, so be it. She's not, by the way. So let's all calm down
shit.
and let's support everybody and hope that everybody does better.
Yep,
Yeah.
there
Instead
we go.
of sitting here and just destroying everybody like
Yeah.
this. Like, this is disgusting. It's disgusting. And if she was coming at me, bring it.
It's tough.
Bring
But
it, bitch.
the thing you have to worry about, though, and what I have to worry about, because I get hot-headed a lot, is people
Yeah.
taking videos of you and going viral.
Bring it.
You screaming.
I'll be crazy
You're-
volleyball dad.
the biggest. My thing is the biggest thing you did wrong here, Eddie, was you were paying attention and not watching football on your phone. I don't understand why you wouldn't be streaming the NFL on your phone instead of paying attention to what's going on.
I was having, to be honest with you, I swear to God, I was having Wi-Fi issues during the break, and I couldn't get logged in.
Yeah.
I finally got it, and then the game started. That's the truth. That's the truth. That
So you
happened.
partially had Wi-Fi rage going on, and then
Sort
this
of,
bitch
maybe.
started popping off.
Hey, listen, I had gotten up at 5:30 2 days in a row on my weekend.
No.
Yeah.
It's
I wasn't in a good
10:02.
place.
You can't get Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Yeah.
So will you see this bitch next week too?
So this shit goes down.
Yeah.
I'm raged, pissed, and now all I can do is concentrate on her. So now
Totally.
Ooh,
she
yeah.
takes her daughter away. All the girls are hanging out together as a team.
Like playing.
She's like, she walks away and brings her daughter with her.
Aw.
Like we're going over here. Like, fuck these losers. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it sucks.
And so she goes away.
Yeah.
The team is still trying to be a team and, being girls, having a fun time together or whatever.
Yeah.
We go back in for the next game. She doesn't sit with our team, with our parents. She sits by herself over on the other side and then only cheered for when her daughter was serving or did something good. She wouldn't cheer for the rest of the team. And I was like, I
Gross.
fucking hate this woman.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this woman. I don't know what I'm going to do if I see her again at the next
Yeah.
tournament.
Whew.
Like, if I hear her say anything, I don't know if I can control myself.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's disgusting to me. Like, this is little girls playing volleyball. Like, we're not looking for scholarships here by any means. They're 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
that's
Well,
ridiculous.
You should get your wife to fight her.
Okay, that's not how that works.
Kick her ass.
It wouldn't surprise me if you don't have to see her again, because I know this bitch. I've met a bitch like this before, and she probably immediately called the league after getting home and requested her daughter to get put on a
She's
better
not good
team.
enough.
Well, but
So
she's,
they might tell her, like, hey, sorry, she's not good enough. It ain't happening.
Yeah, but if she's bitchy enough, they'll be like, okay, just make her go away, put her daughter on this other
Possible.
team. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Good.
I want to go. Where's the next game? I'm gonna fucking get out this bitch.
Yeah!
I'm not affiliated with you.
I'm calling it early.
Can you get up that early on a Sunday morning?
Oh, good point.
Good
Ooh,
point.
ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they don't serve alcohol, Emily.
Oh, what?
Sorry.